Mother. Wait, the song's done. No. Hold on. No. Oh, how did 3 minutes already go by? What? What? That's crazy. I'm becoming a man. I'm gonna get my psychology grade done. That's okay. Talking about that is like, hi, hell, wait, 1 second, 1 second. Cut. Nope. Up. Up. Meet that. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Tuesday. Yay, 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 yay. What? Hooray. Hello, hello, Leroy. Hello, Gruntlin. Hello, Raven. Hello, RWD. Hello, Auditory. Hello, Cloudy. Hello, Maraxai. Hello, Dragonstar. Did I ever say Raven? Yes, it did. And Sage, hi, how are you doing today on this wonderful, it's not really that wonderful, but it's a Tuesday, but we're gonna figure it the frick out. Trying to make a pun with Kuma and Kuma, but I'm fresh out of ideas. That's called burnout. But welcome on in. How now, brown cow? It's good, doing good. I'm getting a new job soon. I'm so proud of you. I should be getting a new job soon. And do need to start figuring that out. It's Mickey D's. That's could be worse. Do recommend like Costco, but you know, it happens. But I'm becoming a mechanic after I get a psychology degree done. I'll be better at video games after that. I don't know where you're getting any of that statement. Hi, Sark. And hello, Vested. It's new job season, apparently. it's it is kind of funny. I was just talking and someone's like, if Nari can get a job, so can you. I'm like, that doesn't really count. But like, yeah, no, if Nari Kosai can get a job, technically I should be able to get a job. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I just got a job at a card shop, my life might just be happier. Like, you're not wrong. Yeah, maybe we should hit up Neko Alley Anime and see if they're hiring. Full-time VTuber working at a card shop. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm getting paid to be a bum, kind of literally. Well, I'm jealous. You in a small town, my buddy swears by Taco Bell management. Not non-stop unboxing to be broke. I have this thing called control. Now, would I still have control? We don't know, but I'm pretty sure I have control. There's a reason why I haven't bought most card games in a long time. I should technically be getting paid to exist. What does that mean? The hospital near me has a lot of clinical trials. I don't think I could do clinical trials. I looked into that stuff and like you could make a lot of money but I feel like you could do that in college, but I think it's a bad idea. I kind of want to get into Riftbound collecting. Hold on, which one was Riftbound? Oh, Riftbound is a League of Legends one. Okay. Can we talk about Riftbound? Because the card art sucks though. That's annoying. All right, let's just actually understand the hilarity, like how dumb Riftbound is. So let's go back to Hearthstone, okay? But no, not Hearthstone. We have to go further back. Do you guys don't know what the predecessor to Hearthstone was? Do you actually know? And I'm not saying like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh, not that stuff. There is a World of Warcraft card game. Okay? Actually, let me see if I can pull something up. There's a World of Warcraft card game that Blizzard made. A physical card game. I don't know if they're still doing it. It'd be weird if they didn't. Just talks me. I don't think so. Yeah, Blizzard Entertainment put out a World of Warcraft card game. Hi, Zionic. I also have streaked and now I must weigh. That's crazy. So like, what's also ironic is a lot of it's like kind of more complicated than the Hearthstone in some senses. But yeah, it's the WoW heads scare me. Yeah, they do. I had a friend that did all the collecting of these cards, and like some of them probably could be worth money. I don't know anymore. But yeah, no, like it was a whole thing that this card game had, and it was relatively popular because World of Warcraft was kind of a way of life. World of Warcraft back in the day was just like, that was people's worlds. They didn't care about anything else besides World of Warcraft. That is why South Park made that episode, is because people were spending all of their time on WoW and RuneScape. RuneScape, yes, but it's not as bad. I think World of Warcraft was just like actually worse for people. It was a whole world primarily made of Warcraft. Thanks, Lanisaur. Hi, Lanisaur. RuneScape can be worse. I think RuneScape's worse now, but I think WoW. Well, I say RuneScape's RuneScape, you just don't do anything. So I don't like. It's just grindy, but like mind-numbingly boring. WoW, you actually had to do stuff. I think RuneScape was for the younger people because the free-to-play elements was really good. Yeah, no, I played I played RuneScape because it was free, and World of Warcraft had a monthly service, and you know, you can only choose one. It's also why I like Guild Wars too. I have a few friends that still play RuneScape, but I just can't. Yeah, no, it's a boring game. Like, there's some cool aspects to RuneScape, but for the most part, you're just clicking things and waiting. You're just clicking a lot of things and going to the bank and clicking more things and going to the bank. Except for those really insane people that actually don't have access to banks. What? Okay, not to get. We're gonna get sidetracked. RuneScape. No bank run. No, there is like it's not a hardcore mode. It's a specific specific I don't know if it's a challenge. I don't remember what it's called. I just looked it up though. Or some really weird things is like they're not allowed to use the bank or any of these things, and it's the weirdest thing, and I don't know why you would make your hellhole even more of a hell. Read your chat stream. Iron Man. I don't think it's the Iron Man. Is it? I don't think it's Ultimate Iron Man. I thought it was a different name. Read your chat. No, I don't care about that. I can only handle an MMO once every 5 years or so. That's also fair. But like, that just sound. Oh, you know what I was learning this from? I was learning from when they changed the thieving. I forget. It was on a video about how they changed things, and it pissed off the community. It is Ultimate Iron Man. Well, no, I am Iron Man. No, that's a thing. Also, thank you for the 70 stream streak, Sage. I didn't even say how. I missed it somehow. You know what was the real click and play game? Caillou Travi. What the fuck is that game? Travian? I have no idea what this game is. I have no idea what this game is. I've never seen this game in my life. I've never heard about this game. I've never seen this game. I don't know what this game is. It's built as a mode now. Yeah, that sounds about right. They made everyone mad with Group Iron Man 2. Yeah, I can see that. Hi, Daddy. Daddy, do you want to collect the World of Warcraft card game? I don't know if it's a lot of money or just zero money, like to get them now. So like, yeah. Stop 6-7ing. God damn it. Fuck no, I got 2 MGs. Well, what about the new Hearthstone? Or not the Hearthstone. The new League of Legend. It's not Runeterra. I forgot it because it had Rune in its name, and I can't remember, even though Team Millie did talk about it. Runecraft, RuneScape. Am I just dumb? I think I'm just dumb. Absolutely not. LOL is banned in our house. That's fair. That's smart. Travian MMO strategy game that is basically build your town, and then the interactions were basically click on to upgrade buildings and make troops. So it's basically Castle. Clash of Clans. It's basically Clash of Clans. It's Clash of Clans before Clash of Clans, right, Raven? It was also real time, so servers 3-5, so you have to alert check. So it's literally Clash of Clans. Is that your cousin? No. Well, we don't know. I love Tauren. Taurens are the best.
I be getting thirsty.
Yeah, give me to hydrate. Taurens are the best. They're the best race. They're so cool. Night elves are okay. The alliance sucks. Horde is always going to be superior to the alliance. God, there's so many druids. Basically, except it had much less paying parts until 2019 or so. That sounds about right. God, I miss the time when games didn't have all the shitty microtransactions and pay to win mechanics that aren't really pay to. It's pay to skip things, which is still pay to win, but people don't acknowledge it as pay to win. And I don't know why anymore. Probably because it's just too many games do it, so people just become desensitized to pay to win, even though I fucking hate pay to win. I love Hordes. So sad Tippy had us on Alliance. Yeah, it's why I didn't play. It's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't play with you guys, because you were filthy Alliance. And I did almost play Horde to go and kill you, but like that's just too much effort. I'd love to pay $90 for a mediocre skin. Yeah. At some point, it just the prices just break your brain. Go, this isn't ever worth it. Like that is the funniest thing. Also, this art is literally in Hearthstone. This art is literally in the Hearthstone art. Man, talk about a card game that copied another art. I don't even know if they give credit to the other one. I love Alliance only because Horde is overpopulated and tends to have worse PvP players, so it makes a grinding arena easier. Well, it has It has worse on average PvP players, which makes sense because if you're going to play Alliance, you have to be good or else you'll just always die and quit the game or just go to Horde. So yeah, no, I get why if you fight against Horde, then you'll get worse people. So that is kind of funny. But yeah, no, I originally started because I love Night Elves and I love the World Tree and wanted to do that. But then I was like, I hate everyone else in the Alliance. All of them suck. Did you play the start of Classic WoW? I didn't play the start of Classic WoW. Like, are you talking about the original World of Warcraft or the remake? Either way, didn't play either of those. Remake. No, I knew better than to jump to pump that through my veins again. As much as I loved World of Warcraft, I just can't go back. I even for Classic, I just couldn't do it to myself. Wait, I was in queue because I DC'd. Ugh. I got shamed by my father-in-laws for us being Alliance. Yeah, Blood and Thunder is way cooler than For the Alliance. Yeah. Horde is kind of just cooler. And also, mostly the good guys. Minus, like, the undead who suck. The undead, which are also dead humans, are the fucking worst on the Horde. Everyone else is we don't talk about Sylvanas. That motherfucker is such a fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. Literally, Sylvanas literally got turned into an undead because of corrupt people and then became what she hated. She really became the very thing that she hated and wanted to fight against. What the? I can't tell. It's kind of just bad writing. That's also the annoyance of like they didn't understand. Like at a certain point, WoW just didn't understand their characters, or they just did whatever. The same thing happened to the Zerg Queen in StarCraft. Yes and no. I think that the Zerg thing was more believable because like she did transform and she basically let the Zerg instincts take over. But then also If you guys ever watch, if you ever played the ending of StarCraft 2, she becomes a fucking demigod or god, basically. And that's just a weird fucking ending. There's someone that had a gigantic fetish or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, the whole Kerrigan thing was a little strange, but at least they had her redeemed. I'm started playing Terravion to mess with a teacher. He was addicted to it, and I figured out which server he played and joined the main alliance opposite his. That's so cruel. I caused him to stop playing because I got him attacked while he was teaching class several times. You're a piece of shit. He randomly left our class a few minutes later because that. You're a piece of shit, Raven. Wow, Raven. I feel like this is new knowledge that shows that you're a piece of shit. Principal asked him why he was ditching class to go to his office that often. He stopped playing at that. He gave me detention once because someone else was talking. You know, fair. Actually, fair. That was equivalent. That's, you know, I can't argue with that. I get though. Since when was WoW a TCG thing? WoW TCG was a thing before Hearthstone. So 2009? Is this what it says? 8 or 9? 8. 2008. This was out in 2008. It wasn't very popular. I only knew about it like at probably Wrath of the Lich King or Cataclysm is what I first heard about it. Like 2,000 hours for revenge for a single hour detention. Yeah, that's a normal thing to do. Was never into WoW, so yeah, it's fair. It's probably smarter. I will say WoW did have a lot of good life lessons, like for guild leading and raiding. I feel like it did teach you how to do certain things in life, and it's a good amount of social skills that you did learn. Granted, a lot of people learn the wrong things. God, that is such a bad drawing of the cat form. That is such a bad. This is not a good drawing. Dude, what are the proportions on this? Why is the leg like not okay? Whatever. WoW taught me how to manipulate online markets. Also fair, Andori. Very fair. There's so much manipulation. WoW, World of Warcraft, like to be studied scientifically for like psychology is fucking amazing. Like I'm not even including that the pathogens test that they did where they had the debuff that killed you if you spread it and then you killed it because they teleported someone from a raid into towns. Like that whole thing is really cool and actually like helps science learn about how diseases are spread, which I don't know if that's a myth or not, but still fucking cool. EVE Online betrayals, yeah. Spread it. Shut up. We're not gonna do the hentai virus again. By the way, not to go back to that, but apparently the hentai virus. Okay, so I don't know about this because there is so much fucking fear mongering with the new hentai virus that like it's kind of crazy that we don't know if it's completely fine and taken care of or will actually spread to be a pandemic. So fuck the news media, whatever. It was spread by summons, actually. Yeah. We are all gonna die. No. Shout out to the hentai virus. Yeah. But okay, so sorry. We're trying to get to my point of so this is what started Hearthstone, which, you know, if you guys haven't played Hearthstone, it was a very fun game. I loved Hearthstone. I loved it until they made it mandatory to buy into every single expansion or new sets, or like spend like thousands of hours a month trying to keep up with the meta. It was just too much. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have enough time. Loved the game, but like as soon as they made you have to do that, it sucked. Gnomes versus goblins versus gnomes or whatever was the end. Are you talking about Hearthstone or WoW? Or start of the end? I can't remember what the end for me was. It was a long time ago. But I loved Hearthstone. Hearthstone actually was one of like the bigger reasons why I started watching Twitch. I used to love to watch Hearthstone streamers because it was just, you could play games and watch them like explain their Hearthstone, and then you get better at Hearthstone as well. So it was like kind of cool. Like I love Dog Dog. There's Day 9, Dog, Kibler, Trump. God damn that name. Who else? Skara. Can't think of one of them. But oh yeah, there's just a bunch of good Hearthstone streamers that I used to love to watch. And then also, you know, they had the tournaments and everything for BlizzCon. A lot of these could become pandemic if there wasn't people informing others, if it was very unlikely to happen unless you were hit in the sweet spot. Yeah. Problem is there's a lot of misinformation about the hentai virus, I think. I remember watching someone play Monster Hunter 4U at the start of I was watching Twitch. Wasn't that Monster Hunter 4U? Isn't that really hard to stream? Because isn't that the DS version, or are you talking about like the Wii U? No, it's a Wii U version. That seems like it's hard to stream. A friend that's instantly good at Hearthstone and carried me through the arenas. I loved Hearthstone. I was decent at it. Like a lot of it came down to though just like getting the right decks. And that's a lot about 3DS. I thought, yeah, that's what I thought too. It's a 3DS game. Yeah, that must be a bitch to stream unless you're like doing cameras pointed at the screens. Unless you're doing like emulated, but I don't think they had emulation back in the day. They had the capture card to connect it. Dude, that's a lot. That's a lot of effort. But yeah, so the funny thing about going to Hearthstone is, or going from a physical card game to a digital card game, and now Hearthstone itself is cool because they were like one of the first ones to make digital only game where you couldn't make this into a physical game because the cards did certain things that only a digital card game could do, which is a very smart thing to do. That's why you do it. And I think that's one of the reasons why it blew up so much. Because like there was Pokemon digital and there was a little bit of Magic the Gathering digital. Never really great games either. Also because it's really fucking hard. Not Riftbound. No, it is Riftbound. So it's really funny because Riot Games saw the popularity of that, and they eventually made Legends of Runeterra, which I thought was a shitty game. I thought it was just. I didn't like the way they handled Runeterra. I thought they were trying to make something, and the balance around having your champion and having everything, it just never felt good. Which is a shame because like there was some cool ideas in that, but it just never felt fun. Have you tried Marvel Snap? Marvel Snap, no, I refused. I kind of refused to get into that. I watched some people play it and go, this is not for me. I think Marvel Snap has the same issue that I have with Runeterra, is like the card diversity is just it's a lot of combo. I feel like there's two types of it's basically rock, paper, scissors, but with only two, like it's more rock, paper, scissorsy, where I either have a combo deck or a rush deck, and my rush deck my rush deck beats this, or my combo I forget what the other third one that would be, like the scissors in this, but it was just the annoying thing of like you just had either a one combo in your deck or just rush down and kill the person. And I there wasn't as much complexity to the game or diversity of decks, and it didn't feel good. Riders coming out was saving the game or losing it was peak. What do you mean by that? It was not emulated there. Yeah. Capture Heart broke in 2022, so they couldn't do any more 3DS games. Oh, that's sad. They were looking for a new one, but none have been as good as that one. Yeah, that's dude. Capture cards for DS was crazy. It's kind of good because Ben Brode with her. Yeah, Ben Brode was a dude. The whole Ben Brode stuff was a crazy thing. Brody did make good games. He's just been Marvel Snap. Okay, he hasn't made anything from Marvel Snap. Go Ben Brode, like good for him. He's made good games. He was the lead on Hearthstone. And then he made Marvel Snap, so he made two hitter. He made two winning games. So like he's got good design chops. Like he's a smart guy. Also, he was a good he had a good presence for online. So I liked Ben Brode. I thought he was very energetic. Where is a good? Is there good? There's actually a best of Ben Brode. Hold on. Let's do the top moments of Ben Brode. Where is this? There's this. There's the no. That's not what I want to go away. If you don't know Ben Brode, he's got a good presence.
Greetings. My name is Ben Brode.
Let's head over to Stranglethorn now.
You know what? Now that I actually, sorry, this really kind of just like it gave me same vibes as Nintendo Reggie. It gave me same Reggie vibes where they wanted to create an atmosphere for their games, and they did a good job.
There we go. Wonderful. This adventure is nuts.
And they're very excited about everything.
No.
Created by Stealth!
Oh, the tragedy.
Oh, I forgot about Froden. I like Froden.
I think you maybe got the better deal on that Spellslinger. You come off as kind of a humble guy, but after winning here today, do you think you're the greatest Hearthstone player to ever live?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
usually, okay.
Yeah.
Nefarian?
Nefarian.
I love it when flies over the board like that. It was awesome.
Fun. I mostly just.
Let's dig in. Cue the music.
And it's kind of nice to see, like, in an industry that takes itself way too seriously, to actually have someone that like wants to bring whimsy, basically. I love the name of the company, Second Diggers. Yeah, Second Dinner is a funny dig at Battle.net for like kind of fucking them over, basically. Did you hear about the Google book yet? No? What's the Google book? So yeah, no, I was a big fan of Ben Brode because him and also the Overwatch lead, two different things. Also a reference to a second breakfast from Token. Yeah.
Never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to turn around and desert you, never going to make you cry, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie and hurt you.
Leroy, why you like this? Why you like this, Leroy? Google Book is the Chromebook successor. What? Why? One sec. Let me. We'll watch that. We'll watch something about that in a sec. I'm disappointed and not disappointed. Whatever. Anyways, getting back to this of You got World of Warcraft cards. You got Riftbound, which is the digital one. No, sorry, you got Legends of Runeterra, which is the digital one. And now they're doing full circle by doing Riftbound, which is the physical card game of their digital, like, oh, not of their digital, but of their digital. It's funny how you go from physical, digital, digital, physical. It's this weird curve that just changes with everything. And I always think it's funny. It's a funny thing. I refuse to be rickrolled, fair. You forced my hand. I never forced your hand. Shit, it's not showing that. Yeah, so there's Riftbound, which don't. Why would we? Also, does this play even well? And also, are we just like going back to the World of Warcraft card game? Like, how does this game play? Because it's not going to play as like Runeterra. So, thank you for stopping by. Project Fuchsia. Was that Android? I don't even know. This art is ass. What the fuck? I don't know. It's kind of cool. Like, why did this seem so washed out? That's actually kind of good. It's weird that I like a lot of these more than the full arts. I think the full arts are bad. Nah, it's too zoomed in. A lot of these are just too zoomed in. They just need to be the art pieces need to be given space. Why is that one Trixie tentacles and grabbing? I don't like this. I don't like this one. Scares me. Hi, Norm. Yeah, most of these I just feel like are way too zoomed in and don't like, you want to see the full character. And I think they failed on that. And then like this is different art. The only thing that scares me is Pot of Greed. I cast Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 cards, which allows me to cast Pot of Greed. I'd be interested to see if this game actually can do good though. It's a curious thing whenever a game company like this tries to make another card game. All I know is it'll play better than V Card. So there is that. Because, my biggest disappointment was V Card's ability, like playing V Card. It's so sad. But yeah, Runeterra, Legend of Runeterra should have been something, but it wasn't. All right, what is this? What is actually this?
Trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals,
okay, so
hit it
AI.
dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, is no misses.
It's just AI.
Something like fish in a barrel,
this is
it's no
just Gemini.
different. Blindfold
I don't
on
care
me,
about.
I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better.
How much did Duolingo's pay Microsoft to be on this? Like, let's be real. How much do you think Duolingo's gave Microsoft to get into this? Looks like something I won't buy yet again. Yeah. Also, it's not a bad idea to have like a app or like a custom or the compatibility with apps, but the odds of me using stuff like that are so small.
A solo single selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, kinda came and crushed the competition. Hope they get the message. Look, blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Big fish.
Hold on, what did he search?
On me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter.
Tokyo no. Oh, God damn it.
Bring a better bad because every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, kinda came and crushed the competition. Hope they get the message. Look.
Organize my Tokyo vintage shopping trip.
Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Big fish catching.
So the organization is the weather, a countdown, the flight, the hotel, and then again the date. No, that's sushi. For April 6th. Okay.
To me, they gon' need a bigger boat. Ironic how the world stops when I spin a globe.
Okay, this feature pisses me off.
Stops when I spin a globe.
If I have to type in share photos from Japanese trip rather than just hit the plus mark that brings up the gallery to show the photos that I have, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is already a feature on when you're in messengers to just send photos from either your sorry.
Trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, they don't get better. They don't get better. Yeah, they don't get better.
I don't. There's also that button scares me. The fuck does that button? Is that just Gemini? Is this just a button to make AI happen? I don't understand this actually. Like, I don't understand what the fun of this is. Also, that doesn't look like I'm not sold. I'm not sold on this. You know? There's one, the Chromebooks were terrible. Hey, music. Hey, music. Thank you. Like, let's be real. Chromebooks themselves were somehow just scammed into the educational system where everyone would just support them, and for some reason, and I'm not even sure how like the Chromebooks like themselves were so popular because they suck. They're bad computers. They were never good. So what's the point of them? And then we have that where they stopped making the Chromebooks for whatever the fuck reason, and now they're making Google Books with AI. And the real question is, you just have to be connected to the internet at all times, right? Also, Norm, thank you for the stream trick. Thank you. I drop out. Yeah. Chromebooks, one of the biggest issues with Chromebooks is they always need to be connected to the internet because they were on the cloud and everything like that. So they were bad computers because the whole point of a laptop is to take them and not have to be on the internet, because sometimes you'd be traveling or, work outside or take them mobily. So what's the point of a laptop that you can't take mobily because you need to connect to the internet? I never understood. I've never understood of Chromebooks, and I get why they were discontinued. And then they do this where you definitely will need a computer or the AI is definitely not going to be on the computer. There's too much processing power for an AI to not be just run over the internet, and then also data centers. So, and then even more so, why do I feel like they're going to take out functionality that already exists to make you go through the AI button to do it? Like attaching photos to a message. Like, there is already that in the app. Do I have to re-enable a setting to do that? Why the fuck is my Pokemon on screen when I just came on? Because you just came in. It adds it when you show up. Like, what do you want? What do you, are you trying to like, it's like when you're like playing peekaboo and you're trying to see yourself in a mirror and like try to see yourself before you could open your eye. Like, it was on screen before I spoke. Yeah, it shows you when you go into chat, Patty. Like, that's when it pops in, is when you're in chat, it pops in. That's why you can never say a thing on chat and still have your little avatar. So yeah. It's called. I just checked the VOD. It's been there before I opened Twitch. Some bull. I can't. It just new. So I don't know. Maybe you had your thing open. I actually don't know how. I don't know where they get the data for these things. I also don't know what counts as a viewer or chatter or whatever the fuck anything. Now I don't even believe Leroy was here. Well, Leroy is here. All I have to say is marbles, and then Leroy will pop in. So yeah. I gotta sneeze. I have to. Okay, I have to sneeze, but I can't sneeze. Hold on. How dare you? I have immaculate balls. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Yay. I like this song. I love this song actually. I wish they weren't so big with their DMCA strikes on this. But yeah. In other news, guys, I love the VTuber trend. Like, I don't love them, but I love them. Blazin'! We can reclaim the Holy Grail. Hello, Raiders. How are we doing today? Blazing Breaker. Welcome on in. Hi, Blazing. What you up to? What'd you play? I didn't even see that you were streaming. I actually didn't see that you were streaming. It did give me what are you up to? What'd you play? What'd you do? Also, why do you have wine? Were you drinking wine or just playing Destiny? Like what'd you do? Holy Grail for Dummies. Is that a game name? Was it good? It was an amazing game. It's been on my radar forever. Holy Grail for... Oh my god, I have to sneeze again.
Fine. I'll never talk about incest again. I'll never think about incest ever again, okay? I promise. I promise. Now can we play League?
Oh, it makes me look like... It looks like Shovel Knight. That's kind of cool. That looks neat. It looks like Shovel Knight. Okay, I'll show you. Both Destiny is the only playable when drunk. But yeah, no, this just reminds me of like a Shovel Knight with apparently Wario. Is this a Wario-like game? No, it's not. You have health. But it did have that Wario charge. If it has a Wario charge, I know certain miles that might want to play this game. But also I can see why you like this game. This game looks like it has your humor. Which is very similar to Shovel Knight, or not Shovel Knight, Castle Crasher's humor. It was made by Terraria Mod Dev. The game has humor and the mechanics are interesting. Nice. That actually seems really cool. I like when games have good humor. It's hard to find games with good humor. There's a lot of games that I wanted to have more humor and then they didn't. So yeah.
I be getting thirsty.
Thank you for the hydrate. It is like a mixture of Shovel Knight and Wario games. Okay, so I might know someone that wants to play it. Mr. Mummy Milky Miles would like to play it. Anyways, yeah, I hope you had a good stream. I'm sorry I missed it. It seems cool. But yeah, other than that, life. My love-hate relationship with Twitter is always really funny because I do love looking at the exploring tag just to see like what the fuck what Twitter loves to share. And it's not showing anymore. It was really funny because there was literally competing articles on things, and I was like, this is the dumbest thing. It's literally, it was having an article talking shit about Shy Lily, and there was one that was Shy Lily talking shit about the thing that happened. I'm not gonna go into it because it's very dumb drama. It's literally the dumbest drama in the world, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But I love the fact that Twitter goes like tries to get the trending topics and then completely contradicts itself with things. You added Ellie to your playlist based as fuck. I am taking credit. No, this is the automatic one. So Ellie gets played because I've listened to Ellie songs, and then it sometimes just happens. But also, if you're just noticing Ellie songs, then you're kind of slow because I've been playing Ellie songs for like months. So yeah. The other problem with a lot of Ellie songs is they're very slow and sad. So I can't, like, I sometimes skip them just because they're too slow and sad. I don't watch your streams. I'm well aware of this. It's your bedtime. Go to bed. But yeah, no, I do also hate that like Twitter is like one of the bigger spots for news. And like its algorithm does a decent job of summarizing posts. They don't do like not the best job, but it can be funny. Cause like I do love how this trend keeps popping up of just like VTubers sharing their IRL self. And it's just like literally just showing pictures of themselves. And then also a bunch of VTubers going, you shouldn't do this, or hey, this is so cute. And just it's oh my God. It's actually really funny. Because one, it really shows how like there's a lot of very attractive VTubers. But then you get to see people like this who, guys, I don't know if this is a joke or not. And I can never tell. I don't want to go through like his other posts to see if it's actually a joke. But the people are like, I hate to say this. VTubers who show their face don't count as VTubers anymore. And Japanese VTubers are far more superior and always better than the Western VTubers. It's not a joke. The world is doomed. I do love that, like, he posts this meme. Because, like, he posts this meme, and this meme is making fun of these people. That's the best part about this. The meme is literally making fun of people like this. It's real. These are Idol fans. I guess. And then everybody just shit talking him. It's just, God, I hate people like this. I hate people like this so much. Don't gatekeep. Don't be dumb. Granted, 80% of Hololives is IRL Nikkei streamers. What do you mean by that? But yeah, no, it's also the very funny thing is like a lot of the Hololive like idols. You or a Kyle. Hi, Mara. Hi, cigarette. I don't know what your nickname should be. I actually don't know what I should do. Cigarette. What should we nickname you? The drama confused me. There's just not. That's the thing. There is no drama. This is kind of a problem with social media today. Is there is such an absence of drama that people need to make drama. I don't know, Sig. I guess Sig's fine. There's no, people are so bored with their lives. Rather than do something productive, they want to do stuff like this. I was blocked. Okay, so the majority of the JP girls have shown their faces on another streaming service that they were big on. Yeah, no, I'm well aware of. Like, I know a lot of the Hololive JP girls weren't they just popular because of their IRL stuff that they did? And then they went to be VTubers? I don't know. I don't know why I'm supposed to care. Oh, no, the whole I was blocked and caused drama thing. That's a whole other thing of like pity. There's people that want like the pity farming. It's just, again, we talk about like the whole farming culture of clout, and I'm just like, there's pity farming, or baiting, I guess, pity baiting, rage baiting, whatever. There's just so much other lewd baiting. All right, the Night One is also an active AV actress. Yeah, so like it's the weird thing of these people just don't want their quote unquote immersion broken. Chat, oh no, I'm blocked with a big VTuber. Yeah, it's so weird. It's just a weird like thing that you desperate for attention. What's happening here, VTuber? Nothing. There's literally not. This is people just showing off their IRL self. Which some of them are. It's like it's always funny because like there's a lot of like very very pretty VTubers, and then they hide behind then there's also the really funny ones. They're just like they're all really like very attractive. Scroll slower. No, I'm not scrolling slower for a reason. It's just because some of them are really I don't want to show on stream. I do think some are very funny where they show their there's some really bad ones, but like most of these people, like I they don't have to be VTubers, and I get it. Like even me, like that one I don't know how I feel about this one. Because like it is a strange thing that people do all this. And like IRL versus VTuber, yes, Raven. It's always it's so funny. And like there's also the thing where a bunch of the bigger ones, like it's like Amelie. Thank you, C Piper. Hi, C Piper. Where like a lot of them will like chime in, and like there's some like Amelie who's like saying, oh my god, I love this trend. Oh my god, all these beautiful people, and that it just it's true. And a lot of this is coming from like the whole Asmongold calling VTubers ugly and stuff like that. But there's also the aspect where some people did start VTubing because they didn't think they were attractive enough and didn't have either self-conscious or didn't want to just be 24/7. It's easier to be a VTuber. I'm just gonna be honest. It's even if I did IRL stuff, I still would have the VTuber stuff because it's just easier to deal with. Oops, oh no, there's so many attractive people. Yeah, it is actually really funny. Granted, there is a bias in this because only the attractive people would show their faces versus not. But like again, I feel like people that aren't. I feel like there is a self-confidence issue too. The VTubers virtual sounds like purists really want to keep the genre in its own lane. That the IRL stuff is kind of Western thing. Sure, I guess, but also you have hand cams like that. That is the thing. Hand cam streams are huge in Hololive and stuff like that. That like, am I wrong? Am I wrong that it's like people make huge events about hand cam? And that's not virtual. That's IRL. Like what the fuck? Like what do you? Yeah. So I think it's just some hypocritical bullshit. Hi Neko, how you had a fun stream? Hey Neko, I was actually really mad because I wanted to play Slay the Spire with you. But by the time you got to Slay the Spire because you were singing so much, which I'm very proud of you for singing, I had to go for a run, and then when I got back, you were basically done. So I'm sad. Sorry, yeah. Survivorship bias. People who want a face reveal tend to glow up. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like even pre-VTubers, faceless YouTubers would all do glow ups before face. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do too. You kind of set yourself up. Like me, I want to lose some weight before I really show off everything because, yeah, you want to be your first impressions matter. Chat, first impressions always will matter, regardless if you think they do. First impressions matter. So always be 100%. Probably should have skipped the run. Well, she already had a group of 4, so Singing was, I was so embarrassed. You shouldn't be embarrassed. The only way to get better at something is to do things. I need to do a karaoke stream at some point too. And I'm terrified of that, but I'll still do it. I just have to learn some more songs. I remember Dream did that thing and ended up it not working because people don't like him anyways. Well, the whole Dream thing, the reason why I think the Dream thing was a weird thing, was like kind of problematic, was one, yeah, Dream sucked, but two, he made a huge deal over it. He hyped it up. He hyped it up in a weird way. Hi 40. You and your stupid badge that I'm actually annoyed about. Once you're out, you can't take it back. Yeah, there is that. And I think VTubers are definitely in danger more so than others when they do face reveal. I've been here. Yeah, probably. Did you hold on? You've been here. You were. Why did I wait? I just had a brain fart. I don't even remember. No, you. This is the second time you typed. I don't even know. You still think I'm AI? We'll see. It's TBD. I probably did it because he did a lot of weight loss before it. That's fair. But yeah, no, it's always a weird thing. Is I do feel like VTubers, especially well, any women streamer, honestly, it is more dangerous to face reveal or show off things because people be crazy. People are actually crazy. Spams emotes like an AI. And there are definitely things to be worried about when showing yourself off. It's one of the reasons why some of the bigger ones won't show off is because they're just afraid that they're gonna be, their life's gonna be ruined as soon as they show. And it's I don't know. It really depends on the communities. No ads. We got a Neurosama in chat. I wish we had more Neurosamas in chat. I've had a VTuber do a face reveal and the chat literally did not care because we are a good chat. No, I'm aware. I'm 100% aware. There's a lot of like good communities that it wasn't affected because once they face revealed. Granted, there are definitely streamers, and this is a very sad truth. There are definitely streamers that have done face or body reveals and have significantly lost people. It's the same way as sometimes when the streamer reveals that they're now in a relationship, they lose a chunk of their followers or viewers, and it sucks. There have been some YouTubers where their lives was ruined because they face revealed, but granted they were as ugly on the outside as they were on the inside. It was kind of a given. That's a crazy thing to say, but yeah. The ads aren't bad for once. I think it's because you got in later. You'll get bad ads later. I would personally riot if Caillou face reveals. Oh, will I be rid of Wat Patty once I face reveal? I should face reveal now. That's what it's such a strange thing. I apparently drink cold ones that with Fufu community in DC. The big dark glass do stay on though. Yeah. Well, that's also the funny thing is like Fufu's a good example of something that face revealed, like not face revealed, but body revealed, I guess. On the like the didn't she do that on Fillian's stream? Like wasn't that what happened? Just randomly did that? Okay, that is a really funny tweet, Lacris. That's This is a crazy tweet. You're right. Hold on. I need to message Lumi this. Lumi needs this message to feel better. I need to message this. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. The irony of this tweet, by the way. Yes, Toy is the one that does the animations for this. Also, this post makes it really funny, but nobody's safe, not even the content owner. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, Luminous Red, one of our friends here, she got banned on Twitch because she was watching a parody of One Piece. Now she was watching it with the people that made the parody, and she got a copyright strike. Or no, she not copyright. She got it taken down because of copyright violation. Which is ironic because she was completely in the right to be able to do this, because the people that did the copyright strike or copyright claim had actually no power to do it. But there's nothing they could do, or nothing that she could do. I got banned for 2 days and felt really shitty. But still, fucking this shit is so stupid. Crunchyroll files most of the copyright strikes of toy animation. So I've actually heard different. I've heard that there is a different person that's actually copywriting striking Crunchyroll stuff, and Crunchyroll hates them because they keep fucking up everything. So there might actually be a different third party that is fucking up the copyright stuff, even though they're not supposed to. Yay, anime. But speaking of abridged, so for anime night, we started watching Hellsing abridged, which it's okay. I'm not gonna shit on it because there was some very funny scenes. But abridged, I've always loved abridged series. I really want to do it abridged. Episode 2 PTSD. Yeah, that was a pretty bad episode. I do love abridged. Baber is one of my favorite jokes because it made me enjoy. I liked Fate Stay Night, but the abridged series really put it ahead of it. Same with SAO. SAO abridged, a good abridged series takes jokes, makes the characters okay. How do I put this? They take the characters and boil their essence down into a more character version of themselves, but in a good way where even if you watch the anime, you still in the back of your mind, you think of the abridged character. Hi to Kai. Thank you for the water. Thank you for the hi. I have a lore that says otherwise, and that Crunchyroll says that for PR reasons. Interesting. Hellsing Abridged is funny, but it's not a replacement for Hellsing. That's fair. SAO Abridged is honestly better storytelling. On a bridge series I have above. Yeah, see, that is also an interesting thing for that, where SAO makes watching SAO more entertaining. So same with Fate Stay Night. Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Actually, there's two parts of that. There's the part where I am forever changed because of how they handled Baber and how they had Rin obsessed with Baber. Because when I watched the show, and now that's all I can think of. But two, they actually tell the lore and history about the Fate universe in the abridged series, so I learned more about that Fate Unlimited Blade Works from the abridged than the actual show. So it's just if you can do stuff like that, you just make your abridged series actually meaningful. I've never watched the DBZ abridged. I'd have to do that. And then I'm trying to think of other like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged had some funny stuff. We obviously watched the quote unquote first abridged series, which was Ghost Stories. So like Ghost Stories was technically like the very first abridged, which wasn't really an abridged, but it was also historically an abridged. So I don't know. I want to try to work on one. I'm jealous of Lumi. She gets to work on a couple things, which, you know, she's playing a she's playing a bear, and I'm mad at her. She gets to be a bear, and that's bullshit. A good abridged will really be better than the original, but will make the original better. Yes. No, you have to do 100 hours of Fate lore research. Fuck that. A lot of games turned anime. Does that assume you know the game for what? Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge has so many incredible memes. Yeah, no. Again, if you could you don't have to make a better show, but you just have to add to it. So like you create cool things. Dimitri, I'm not saying that. Draw monster card, guys. Screw the rules. I have money. That's a good one. That's actually screw the rules. I have money is a great one. Not watching the DBZ is wild. The DBZ abridged is something I wanted to watch. I just never had time for, I guess. So maybe that's it. Both Fate and Necropara assume you played through games first and then know the lore. I don't. There's Fate games. I thought there was only like shitty games for Fate. Is the Helsing your first TFS abridged show? That's a good question. What else did they do? Team 4-Star. So let me go back to Team 4-Star. Have I watched other Team 4-Star stuff? I think it does mean Helsing is the first thing I watch from them. Because I've never seen DBZ abridged or the Dragon Ball abridged stuff, and that's like basically all I've done. Yeah, no, I've never seen stuff from Team 4-Star before. Fate was originally a Vigilon, but yes. Not sure what's funnier, the DBZ bridge or the Funimation DBZ sound test leaks. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Also, DBZ is one of the few animes that I cannot watch the Japanese version because it's so much different, and also, well, Pokemon and DBZ I think are or Dragon Ball are like the two that I just can never watch the Japanese version because of one, Japanese Pokemon names, which I fucking hate, are different, and two, Goku. I don't hate Japanese Goku voice actor. I'm just not used to it, and that's the problem. They're bad games and they're lore heavy. That sounds like a Fate. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is better if you played the game because at least the blatant cheating is everyone doing. Well, I know Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Not all of it, but I think I saw what was the Duelist Island one, that arc. I've definitely seen the first arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which was what is that stupid tournament called? One of the voice actors did Yu Yu Hakusho abridged, which was really good. Ooh, Yu Yu Hakusho, I could see being a good abridged series. C Lab 2021 is the first real abridged. No, hold on. When did C Labs 2021 come out? Okay, actually, you might actually be right. You actually, because that is 2000, and I think Ghost Stories was 2004 or 6. So hey, Sark, you might be right. C Labs might have been more abridged than that. But wait, hold on. I guess C Lab. The question was I guess that doesn't matter if it was the Japanese first dubbing. I don't think it does. They have cameos in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. That's pretty good. The number of times as a kid I got disqualified from a tournament because none of the cards did anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Said they did. Raven, you can't do that. The big five are all voiced by TFs? No, what in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? The sound test leaks would harm your little bear soul. What does that mean? Everyone cheats. They just invented new card abilities and bullshit their way to win. I'm aware that all the Yu-Gi-Oh players cheat, but I just don't understand. I guess I don't know what the cards are supposed to do. Team Force. TFT, TFS. Team Forcer. Got it. Yes. I don't have the attention span for a 3-episode attack. What, Dragon Ball? Yeah, that happens. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, yeah, no, basically. Yeah. And then it hitting was the 4th episode, so Pot Agreed didn't let you draw 2 more cards. No, that was the only accurate one. Pacing issues, read the manga. I refuse to read mangas. I refuse to read mangas because I don't know. But yeah, no, watching a bridge makes me really want to do an abridged series, and I think I have a good one because there are some good ideas, and I have some good, probably need more writers or more people to do it. I have ideas, and it'll eventually happen, but it'll just take time. And also I need to find a job, and also I need to figure out streaming, and also I need to do all these things. And hey, anyone want to help me with stream ideas? Who wants to do things for me? I'm busy. God damn it. I hate fucking all the work. I can. Thanks, Leroy. It's a pot of, okay, it's only if you dramatic explanation of what it does. Yes. I still have OG Dragon Ball as the best part of Dragon Ball. Well, what? I could be that one abridged voice actor that sounds extremely autistic. Can we not drag? Can we just not? We don't need. Abridged series usually take a year to complete a single season, anyways. Yeah, no, I get that. The whole thing about that is how shiny is your head? What the fuck? Why is that what you show up to the stream with, Araya? Why are you like this, Araya? One, I need to know. I got 1 every 10 subs whacked. Araya, I get, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, how shiny my head is, but then I realized you're so short, you could never see my head because of how tiny you are. Such a bad gotcha night. You watched Scamba because you made fun of me. I'm wearing stilts to off Kai. No, here's the best thing. You and V, just be one VTuber in a trench coat. Like that's the best way. You guys only have to pay for 1 ticket. You only have to get 1 ticket to all the parties. Like it's perfect. Like just have a big trench coat on top of these two, and just it's not like you weigh anything. Like come on. V wants to be your bottom. Like I don't like it. It's a win-win for everybody. But yeah, no, I really want to do an abridged series at some point because we've got ideas. There's funny jokes. I watched a bunch of the abridged or the anime that I've tried to do and like had some notes. So I'm gonna find those notes. Hopefully I didn't lose them. Someone told me I didn't complete the game and then I completed it. Good job, Blazin. That's crazy. Maybe I'm the perfect height for a crotch punch. Hold on, let me. No, because I think you just hit my knee. Like I feel like if you just like punch, you just hit my knee. Like I don't think that's what a crotch punch is. Music. Can we not do this? Don't you dot me. Also, I'm really looking forward to Off Kai, by the way. We do need to figure out that one person that refuses to answer if they're going or not, and then also make sure we fund V to go. But yeah, we really should go. I'm actually looking forward to Off Kai this year. The best way to start a bridge series is to start with episode 1. Yeah. She already told us who it was. Well, don't worry about it. Also, hi, truck. The episode 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged, Loki sucked. Yeah, no, I get that. Hi, Miss Ellie. Just mix episodes together to make your own story arc. Well, that's okay. So that's the thing with a bridge series is I think a good abridged series kind of looks at the whole of the season and kind of makes pieces to create a unique storyline. And I feel like just doing episode 1 and then going to episode 2 and doing stuff and going to episode 3, I don't think you'll get a good cohesive series. I think you'll have a subpar abridged series. So you essentially have to watch the climax of the series and go, okay, so what are we gonna do with all these characters? Let's take the key points of the characters and go, how do we want to make this? How do we want to enchant this to be a different storyline within this story? And I think that's the best way to do that. Free run abridged would be funny. I think there already is a free run abridged that's really funny. Because I remember seeing some good free run abridged with Fern just absolutely losing it with free run. There isn't. Is it just shorts then? No, I've seen. I feel like I have seen stuff. I've seen good stuff. Like, hold on.
Woe is me! How could we have let this demon child into our homes? Who could have seen such a tragedy befalling us?
I did. Me.
Now's not the time for that, Farron.
But they asked.
Gee willikers, mister. Are you really gonna hurt a little old baby demon like me? Aww, maybe we should
It's
forgive
not actually
them
a bridge. Okay,
time.
I've just seen a lot of these good clips. These are
No,
skits.
I'm not falling for
So,
that again
like,
for the 4th time.
That's the thing, though.
I think we're past that
I
point.
think that's a smart way to kind of
come
like
on to
make
you,
an abridged
demon.
series.
Consonant, you found me out. You knew I was actually an adult and a very evil demon. Curse you, Himmel the hero. Curse you!
No, I thought your parents might have been allergic to peanuts and you overcompensated. But thanks for outing yourself.
Double consonant. What if I just said, J.K. Lamau?
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
I
And that's
actually
the
really
second
like these
time I
skits
killed
though.
a child.
Miss Freeman, you're already in prison. Stop making it worse.
What are they gonna do? Put me in jail? I'm already one step ahead of them.
Stop making it worse!
I've seen these clips and I fucking love these. We did a bridge series and got DMCA to shit on all platforms. You gotta do it correctly, Tippy. Come on. Nothing in the video actually conclusion changes. That's yeah. But I think I've seen stuff from this person, I think. that I really like. Okay, well, I've just really liked some of these stupid skits, and I guess like it's not an abridged series, but like if you have enough of these, then you can make it pretty good.
I'm afraid you stand no chance against me. My ability allows me to perfectly copy the movements of any warrior I've seen. And since I've studied your master Aizen, I can perfectly copy his attacks.
Wow. You can swing with enough force to cause nuclear fusion?
No, I can copy their movements, not the force of their strikes. Who can even swing an axe hard enough to do that?
After a bit of training, me. Watch. Okay, now you try. Oh, you're dissolved. I went too hard.
I'm afraid.
See, like that's a dumb good skit. His Tomotron skits are funny. Yeah, no, I like people that do this. I don't know how people do it. Well, I do have an expert person that has been doing some abridged stuff that might be able to help us figure out how to not be DMCA'd. I don't know. Lumi's been voice acting in some a couple of those, even though she did get banned. But like, we're gonna ignore the ban and just like move past that one, and just it's a fluke. And we won't get banned. We won't get banned. It's fine. As I get banned. God, that'd be crazy. Lumi is not the person to ask how to not to be lies. No, it's fine. It's fine. That was just because of One Piece. It was technically it wasn't even because of One Piece. Well, it was because of One Piece, but the people that struck her weren't Crunchyroll, and they weren't the creators of that. It was a third party thing that Twitch. She was technically, Lumi was in the right. That's the funny thing. Lumi was in the right where she had the full legal ability to stream what she was streaming. They just didn't like it and were still able to do it. It's visual elements that they detect. Yeah, I do wonder how to get by these things. She got banned while watching the bridge from the creators of the bridge. Yeah, no, which is also funny. So but she was in the right. I do want one of Freerin where she's just a speciest and the poor demons are the good guys. That's called Freerin now. That would be funny if you somehow put together a thing where Freerin was the demon or was the evil side and everyone else was the good guys. That'd be fun. It'd be hard to do because there's not enough like demon scenes, I guess, but it could be really funny. The creators still don't own One Piece. Yeah. But no, I've always thought abridged series are fun. I feel like I have the ability to do writing stuff. I have enough. I have approximate knowledge of many animes. Where I think I could do something good. I just have to have time. What if I just quit my job and endeavor? Then you have Cottontail who goes and voices all of this.
Fuck!
Hold on. You know, not gonna lie, you posting something with Cottontail does give me red flags and does make me have to look through it and still makes me nervous if I play something with Cottontail in it.
Fuck!
Especially when it says fuck. The first sound bit for... and has a zoomed in mouth. It does. Hey, Dimitri, you don't know like the kind of heart attacks that you have as a content creator when you're giving me these things.
Beep. What? Beep. What?
Wait.
Beep.
Hold on. Guys, the video is not showing. God damn it. I hate you guys. Hold Hold on.
Beep.
What?
Beep.
Raven.
Stop it. Beep. 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 Beep.
You know, Raven, when I first met you, I thought to myself, finally, a learned colleague I can have a mature and productive relationship with. But no, I get this.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
Can you imagine my disappointment?
This does actually make how I feel with VTubers.
I'm sitting here trying to read, but instead I'm getting distracted by your, dare I say, out-of-character antics.
We know.
I was under the impression you were the mature one of the Teen Titans, and yet here you
I will say her voice does fit very well.
are poking my face for no reason other than to annoy me. For shame, Raven. For shame. I wonder how the other Titans would react to your behavior right now. Beep.
You were correct, Raven. Friend Gwen's face is indeed very beepable.
Told you.
Beep. 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 She's even more beepable when she's angry.
I know. It's crazy.
Beep.
Guys, me and off guy. Guys, it's just me and off guy with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. just gonna be. It's just but yeah, no. Con's a good voice actor. She's done a lot. I'm the Tweedledum. No, you're not going to off guy. Two people that would definitely do this. Well, they'd have trouble reaching my face, but like if I'm sitting down, they could do it. When the VC starts taking turns shitting on Kuma, you mean every day? Can we not? D and Dumb, nah, you've got it. Tweedle, it's Tweedle V and Tweedle Oreo. What? But yeah, no, I've always wanted to get into voice acting as well. So like this, my overall goal is wanting to the Bridge series to one, comedic rating, but two, kind of practice voice acting as a whole. Because I feel like if you want to get into voice acting, having some kind of YouTube video or something like that really does help. And if I can, make something funny and make something like decent with voices, then I feel like that'd be a success. I don't even need to do a full season. I do want to just do one episode, but like plan for a full season, which I get is my problem. I should start smaller. I really should start with like a skit or something. That'd be smart. But fuck that. I don't ever do things like we don't do things small, guys. We only do big things. Say the magic word, folks. Portfolio. Yeah, fuck portfolio. I still need to have a better portfolio. Bridge voice acting has always been a huge bucket list thing. Yeah. There's another path that's more proven the con way. Kuma's a size king confirmed. How dare you? Hey Raven. Just, let me know how to get into that and ensure. But I don't think there's as much of a path there for someone like me. I would or not happily, but like I would totally be. Oh my god, my glove is falling off. Hold on. Would I be against doing that? I could hook you up. Okay, do it. I'll call you out. Fucking sure. Why not? I'll voice any fucking thing. It's like if it's paid, cool. you have a deep voice, but it would not be that hard. Exactly. Something would be hard. God damn it. God damn it. You sure you want to do it? I don't know. You know, it's worth trying. You forgot Cotton has been in the industry since she was Tiffy, I hate that you're saying that she's been in the industry since she was 12. There is so much fucked up about that statement. Oh, I don't want to do BL though. Yeah, I know. Majority of anime VAs get popular through hentai. Yeah, I feel like that's true. She's been a voice act content creator. Yeah. I always really wondered like how why now? That is, yeah. 07. I feel like because I grew up in the Northeast, I didn't have as many like options. I feel like a lot of people that grew up on the West Coast or just like naturally more inclined to have people that did like YouTube and voice acting things. Maybe it's just what's the word I'm looking for? Not a bias, but like grass is greener mentality. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad mentality, but I feel like people that grew up like in California were tended to do more like content creator stuff. I look forward to us all getting those roles then. I'm never playing any of those games personally because of that. So many of us volunteers without checking for age. Yeah. There was a post about someone asking like, is it more ethical to watch hentai versus watch porn? And I think that's a very fun topic. I'm not going to talk about it now, but like, it's an interesting thought experiment, and you do wonder what is actually more ethical from that situation with how they treat people. But yeah, it's an odd question. It's an odd question, but also censorship laws are so fucking funny. Yugi Moto, Brock, and Misty voice actors were all in infamous. They were? Yugi Moto, Brock, and Misty voice actors were all in infamous H games. Or is it H games or just H animes together? Before getting big? That's kind of crazy. Well, not even a question. Seen both sides. H is more, or hentai is more ethical. Sure. Man, that's like yeah. And like, granted, I know there's a lot of VTubers that are voice actors for things. Because like, or for H games, like stuff like that, like Apollo. There's Khan, obviously. I'm trying to think of others that do stuff. But like you get big from doing that. And then there's actually like real voice actors like Amelie and now Bao is a voice actor, Sayu. Like voice acting, it's just you wonder if they did any of the other stuff. Khan's done a lot of fun stuff. It's basically a required step before anime started doing enough money. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that with especially the history of like H games in Japan, dude. I will say, okay, going into a bookstore in Japan or a game store in Japan, like a computer game store, and going on and seeing the H game category, one, really weird to see a lot of physical media of all of this stuff. And dude, it's so strange. But like every bookstore in Japan, the top floor is always porn or hentai or whatever. That stuff's it's a different culture and it's very strange. The going into a game store and having like a whole floor of, also it's very it's always tiered, by the way, because of like all the buildings are tall and skinny, so like that's why it's like 7 floors tall and the top floors are the pervert stuff. But yeah, no, there's some weird stuff with the age games as well. Like seeing some of that stuff is funny. It's a chicken and the egg scenario, as are most paths in success in the space. Yeah, there's a lot of like. This is why I always say this of just like getting your name out there, getting people to not even consciously think about you, but subconsciously think about you. It's a reason why like I like going to conventions. It's not that I will make connections, but people will see me and eventually go, they're cool. Okay, I've heard of them. I'll do something with them if someone ever asks. Or like, you know, it's constantly being in people's faces works. It's a dumb thing, but like the more someone knows your name, the more likely they'll be able to interact with you. It's a weird. It's why like even if you don't want to go to conventions, I'd still recommend going to conventions as a streamer. But also you have to do it correct way. If they see you on the show floor, they're not going to care. But if they see you at a party, then it matters.
Yeah, they see.
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I mean, B well does personal stuff. Well, a lot of them do personal stuff, which is interesting. Why is it spelled hydrate? Because Mad Q, and also that's crazy that this is the first time you've noticed that. It's been like that my entire stream career. So porn will only get you 2K per if you're lucky. And the long-term damage is not worth it. You're not wrong. Because Mad Q checks out, yes. So I don't know. It's voice acting is I again, if I had to do, you know, H games to get into real voice acting, I wouldn't care. But also how do you do that? How do you even have that for your portfolio? I found out Dio's Japanese voice actor did H games because one of my friends recognized his voice. That's also the funniest thing. I was just like, hey, I know that voice. Hold on. Then you look at the credits, you're like, I know that person. And then you get outed for what tastes you have, because if they're in certain things. So chat, if you see a VTuber in some of your naughty stuff, what does that mean about you? But yeah, no, the Bridge series, I also, it's just, ran into 2 different coworkers at TwitchCon who were not people I want knowing Sark is Sark. You know, yes, that is always a hard thing to divide as well, of just like, it's one of the reasons why, like, again, we go back to the face reveals to the VTubers of, do you really want people knowing who you are if you do certain things? Then there's the indie voice actor like in Mugenics. What do you mean by that? Because yeah, no, if I'm doing, you know, NSFW stuff, interesting. If I'm doing NSFW stuff and I don't want to any of my other like real life people to know that, then yeah, I maybe never split that. 9% of creators use their face, so it's not that big. That's also the thing, Tippy, I understand that most of content creators do use their face, and VTubers tend to be a little bit more dramatic about that. But I also tend to think that the VTuber community might have more bad apples than normal content creation space. So there's a weird, it's it's hard to really say. I do think there are some VTubers that are just way too paranoid about it, or because they've been so private for so long, it makes people be even weirder that they want to, like, they have to, like, they stalk them because it's a forbidden fruit type thing. The IRLs had the whole swatting trend. Yeah. Yeah, so it's again, so that's another reason why the VTubers don't want to show their face, because they don't want to get swatted or stuff like that. But like, you also had like Camilla, who did have someone break into their house, or other people that while they're at conventions had their Airbnbs broken into or stuff like that. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, I get why these people don't want to out themselves, but yeah, it sucks. It is scary. And I honestly, conventions are interesting because yes, there's bad things that happen, but like, for the most part, things don't get leaked that much, you know? Like, most VTubers, if they don't have, like, you don't ever like see leaked full face pictures of them from convention or thing. Kuma Kaio, thanks. High 40. Said the link for where you can advertise and apply for VA work. Yeah, but you need a portfolio for that, kind of, and I'd have to record that. Like the bell ring guy meme, huh? Hope you never use my name for whatever you do. Shut up. You be quiet. Yeah, but again, I think a lot of streamers or a lot of VTubers do like cause themselves more anxiety than they really need to by like just really being afraid of them getting face revealed, especially when half of them are very attractive and you just go, were you fat in high school? Like, do you just not have the self-confidence? Like, what caused you to have this low of self-confidence besides being bullied consistently in college or high school? Good night, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Because there is a very big correlation of VTubers and was bullied in high school. So yeah, there is that, which a lot of people got bullied in high school. Granted, there's also the other people that ended up bullying because so yeah. All right, let's might as well do this while we're talking, I guess. I was never bullied. Well, you should have been. Maybe you would have been more normal. Guys, do I cross the line sometimes? He's so mean. What the fuck? I do not condone bullying whatsoever. I want to make that perfectly clear. All the time. Oh, low self-esteem. Yeah, but like, why? Oh my God. God damn it. Okay, well, thanks, Steam. Also, thank you, Dimitri. Can we please verify game, whatever. Actually, for once, I agree with Kuma on that. You should have. Come on, Dimitri, now. Guys, I know if Dimitri agrees with me, I'm wrong. There's also job stuff like how many offices would be fine with an employee being a VTuber. Like, my contract technically covers me talking in public face stuff about work. Yeah, granted, I do know. Okay, so there's a lot of streamers that would benefit so greatly by working in an office job or corporate job for like 2 years just to learn how to like properly conduct themselves. And holy shit, there are just it would teach so many less good lessons for some of those streamers that I really wish they knew how to conduct themselves better. Basic professionalism, worth ethic. Yeah, basically just the amount of times a VTuber shows up either late or like doesn't communicate things correctly. It's so infuriating. And it's come on. It's been proven that if you're bullied to some extent growing up, you're less likely to be ostracized later in life. There are things about it's not necessarily bullying, but there is like strict disciplinary things, I guess would be better. They get too much power too early and start firing everyone. Rexon, he's grown a lot in the past year. Ever since he met me, Rexon has grown. No, Rexon has power. He's not allowed to fire people anymore. I try. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about you. Ever since he's got banned from firing, yes, he has to learn to work with his problems. The ones that are constantly late and eating on stream. Well, eating on stream is different. There's some that are fine. What the fuck? There's some that it's fine if you eat on stream. Just don't always eat on stream. Like, sometimes you gotta eat. And if you could, it's between not eating or eating on stream. Obviously, everyone's gonna choose let them eat on stream. Can we just point out like what the fuck is this? Why does his face look like a thumb? Our time is too limited to not eat on stream. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like sometimes you just have to, and I get it, and it sucks, but like, why is this being? Okay, hold on. Let's just fuck around for a little bit. Also, it's really funny that if we play this and Leroy doesn't show up, then we all laugh. We all laugh at him. Fuck. You squealed quite wrong. What? That's what you're playing. No, I just this being in the VTuber space or being in the content creation space is strange, especially now where like 10, 20 years ago, completely different and probably healthier. The algorithms have really fucked us up, honestly. It's kind of a sad space right now where tools, it's because tools are too easy to use now. So like all of these things that were like editing and like recording used to be a lot harder. So the people that had to do wanted to do them had to put in a lot more effort to get in like half the decent quality. But now everyone can do the most basic of work to get like really good looking stuff that everything's just been oversaturated. The two types of VTubers are bullying victims and bullies. Yeah. Okay. Yes, there are a lot of mean girl type people in the VTuber space, which sucks. There's a lot of gatekeepers and people that once they get popular or like once they get an ounce of clout, they become monsters. And I hate it. There's way too many of them. I think there's a bunch of Gen Z and Gen A that could benefit from having their butts kicked or for talking shit. Yes, you're not wrong. All right, we're gonna go in 2 minutes. My mango. What? I do think there are people that do need to get the butt, like need them to be shut up because they just have never been beat up and don't know how fucked up they actually are or what they do. It's just like, oh, it's just a prank. No, it's just like, come on, stop being assholes. My mango is to blow up and act like I don't know anybody. Got it. Blow up and then forget about all the people below you. Yeah, no, that happens. It's it is the weird thing of like, if you're, let's just say this. If I blew up in a space where like all the people that I was with or around were shitty people, but they were the only ones around me. So like you had to, collaborate with them in order to be able to be with them. And then I get why you would just like ignore them and go away. If I blow up, I'm switching up all my day ones. They got a bear suit. What? Mine went down and we have marbles. Yeah. Most boomers would benefit from a broken nose. Well, most boomers think there are just there's a lot of narcissism. See, that's the problem though. Is narcissism? It doesn't matter what you do to a narcissist; they'll still be narcissist. A lot of friendships are proximity based. Yeah, that is a bummer, and the digital proximity is a thing, and it's a tough thing because like I've talked to like people about this at Offkai of just like, if you have the early TwitchCon, if you have the opportunity to do something that won't involve me, even though you said we're gonna hang out, I said go do it. Go try to make your connections, because one, I always think that those are more networking events than friendship events. If you want to do a friendship event, then we'll do a friendship event. But like I always say, I was just like, people get mad at people for going to a party that the other person can't get into. Well, that's kind of my fault for not being popular enough to get into that event. And if I can get into that event, cool. If I can't, I don't want you to sacrifice yourself and your career to miss that event that could help you. Because again, people don't understand certain things about this space. This space, no, we're neck and neck. What do you want from me? And granted, like this VTuber space has always been complicated because it is half coworker, half friendship. And if you have someone that becomes a shitty person and starts tweeting homophobic or racial things, and you go, I can't, in my conscience hang out with you anymore, and they go, why? And they couldn't, and then all this drama happens. So yeah, rigged. The space is cutthroat in high school edges. There again, yeah, no, there are a lot of people that like won't, like, they think they'll sacrifice their own fans, like their own community, by like prompting up someone else. And I think that's the funniest thing, because hey Dragon, what the fuck? Hey bud, how'd you do that? Hey bud, what the fuck? Go fuck yourself. You're a piece of shit. Ban Dragon Star. So I've always been in the mentality of like, if you're with a group of people that are good content creators, and you're all small and you all can grow up, if you all support each other, you can all grow up better and be probably more popular than if you try to like clout chase bigger streamers, or if you try to do it on yourself. I will always be the thing is that if you have a solid group of people, you will grow better. Like and I can use examples of this in the actual VTuber space. If you look at the girly pops, if you look at all of these people that, they have a group of people that they have grown together with, where they were all like 100 viewers, and the more stuff they did together, the bigger they kept on getting. And now they're at thousands, 2,000, 3,000 viewers, where all of them are like that. The Clutch is a bigger streamer, doesn't even net any long-term growth. They can, but it's a lot. You got to vibe with the community. But like for the most part, yeah, you lose a lot of the people that come in there because like you just don't have the same humor of the person that came in with them. Congratulations, Dragstar, me, Sea Piper, KWC, Trakun, who's ranked, Auditory, Daddy Packs My Stacks, Terrestrial Coast, Leroy Jenkins. Wow, you're not last, and Norm. Congratulations, everyone. But yeah, no, because like you can see there are streamers that really do try to get lifted, and they still just can't ever have the big numbers. You can see these small content creators that actually have been rated by thousands of people on weekly, monthly basis, and still have never grown to the size of others. Why? Who knows? Maybe it's just the people that are trying to lift them don't have the same humor and don't have the same like they need to find their own niche of people. So it's all these smaller things. Also, hobby clippers love girly pop. Yeah, there's also the thing of if you have a community that supports you, if you have clippers and people that make memes on you're a lot more likely to grow. I will blow up anyone who cucks me. That's crazy. They are careful not to work with people in the same niche that are small. See, I don't think I think that's a dumb thing. I think you want to grow your niche. I think working with people in the same niche helps you make the niche bigger. Like if you have two talented people that can mesh well together, then fucking do it. Because yeah, you might lose some, but they might lose some. And it's the thing of if you're afraid that the other person is more talented than you, and that's why you're gonna lose people. It kind of goes back to the botting situation. It's the funny botting thing of like, hey, if you grew up cheating and like botting your way to success, then you think you're not worthy of the other people that didn't do that. Just get an LSF. LSF is also bad. I don't disagree. No, I know you don't disagree. That I'm just saying is I think people's mentality for things are stupid. All right, we're to start. I suppose you would play if you want to play. It's the thing where I've seen people try to like. I think nowadays it's a lot harder to be solo and to be successful. It's possible, but it's hard. You have to get really lucky, and then I think a lot of the people now, you kind of have to get others to make it so you get bigger. Rate anyone you like. Yeah, yes and no. Do what you like and just stream what you like. That's how I think. It's not a bad mentality, but I still think you have to asterisk that. I think there's a stream how you like, but keep in mind there are some things that people do not want to watch. And I think it's a lot harder nowadays because I feel like if you were streaming certain games back in, the 20,000 to 2010s, you could do way less and be way more popular. Content is king ultimately. Yeah, that's also kind of the problem with Twitch is Twitch forces you into a schedule that can prevent you from having ideas ready. I think YouTube, I think a lot of people would probably more enjoy YouTube anyways. Also, make way more money on YouTube. It's why I probably need to put out some content on my YouTube just to get monetized. Just do some of the gaming the system stuff of like doing a reaction to Neurosama, doing things that will get me these huge spikes of viewers and followers just because I did something, and then kind of doing your own thing. Because
how dare you? I have immaculate balls.
It's also the thing of like, the more followers you have, the more likely people are to think you're worth their time. A lot of people will look at your follower count or look at your viewer count and go, oh, they must not be funny because they're not popular. Granted, you could easily say, "Oh, I don't want those people in the community." That's not they're just stupid. Doesn't mean you don't want them in your community. Because there's a lot of stupid people in the world, guys. I will. I just spin wheel, then decide what games. It's fair. I don't like this texture. It's goodbye forever. Speed. What do you mean stupid? Well, you know what I mean. I mean stupid. I'm the stupid one. So yeah, it's just Wap Patty's dead. Rip Wap Patty. Okay, we can listen to that. This game hates me. Yeah. This game hates Blazin, apparently. Oh, that almost got shot. I almost got shot too. Ooh, Vestige got sniped. Tippy got pegged, but lived to tell the tale. Terrestrial not looking good. Let's go. Damn, I'm taking my sweets out. Yeah, I know. I'm not dead yet. You were in like second and now you're not like anywhere. When were there turrets? You know, it happens. I'm going to die because I'm going to go too fast or something. Tippy's dead now. They didn't, no idea what killed them. I guess they went too fast and burnt out. Dragon's dead, which they were in first or something. I don't know. Liking your girly pop music. What do you mean? It's Lacquer's dead. Oh, almost died. Almost died. This is actually a lot longer than I expected. Leroy's still alive, though. Just very surprising. Okay. Oh, look how good I am at finding the hole. It's like I have experience. Now, Dragonstar wasn't there to cuck me. Let's see Daddy's hole finding ability. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Leroy. Oh, wow. Leroy found that real fast. First time luck. Dimitri, having a little trouble. Oh, that ends up doing it. It'd be really funny if you just fall off instead of finding the hole. You say I cucked you. Well, the first round, but like I second then first, like kind of not. It's not bad. Angie. Norm's dead. Can KWC finish? No, he can't. Record time. Wait. World record. Suck it. Hey, fuck all you. I get the world. This is the second time I've gotten a world record, I think. Isn't this the second time I got a world record? Like, I win. Like, I play and win against world records. I don't get why this happens. I almost had a world record. Fuck you. World record. Congratulations to me, the worldest of recordness. Then RWD, Daddy Packs My Snacks, Leroy Jenkins, and Dimitri, the only people that finished. Poor KWC. You're 11 seconds off. I don't know what the world record was before me, unless it was like the 4 minutes, but like, you know, just skill issue. Can we point out we don't there's no proof of that. Anyway, play one if you want to play one. Play one is way funnier. Play one is way funnier than play zero. The chopsticks is really funny. All right, we have to run an ad, so I'm gonna run the ad while we wait.
Bully the bear! Bully the bear!
No. Scammed? No, I didn't. You got scammed. See, look at Wet Patty. Look how happy Wet Patty is. So happy. Every 30 minutes runs an ad. It's Dimitri, you're in an ad, so I can't talk to you right now. But that's literally what it's either 30 minutes or an hour, and it depends on how much. And we're going to talk about this as soon as he comes back. It's been the same forever. It's never not been this amount of time for ads on the stream. It's literally the minimum amount of ads I have to run for no pre-roll. It's never changed in the how many hours? W rage bait Dimitri. He's not though. It's just not. I hate to break to you. I can either run them every 30 minutes or every hour, and it's still the same amount of time for ads. It's like, hey guys, you want to know the easy way to not get ads? Buy a subscription. Let's go. Spend money on me. I love the fuck you Twitch setting that lets you force subs into watching ads. That is also funny. Why do I get Spanish McDonald's ads? Because of the South? I don't know. Twitch thinks you're Spanish. But also, Dimitri, I literally run the minimum amount of ads that I've ran for however long I've been streaming. The only reason why I run them for every hour on Sundays usually is because I just want less ads or less stops. I could run 6 ads every hour or 3 ads every 30 minutes. But it's the same amount of ads per ad running. Got turbo cheaper and less money for Kuma. Thanks, RWD. Really appreciate the support of not supporting. As you also have a subscription. Hi, Shinsta. Hey, Shinsta, what do you think about the climate of the VTuber sphere and how much drama there is? How do you give me your hot VTuber take? Someone gifted me this sub. I know you're a broke ass bitch. Also, I do appreciate everyone that does sub, though. He's a clipper. That's literally his industry. I'm aware. My butt itches. Do you have ringworm? Like, do you have tapeworm? Like, do we need to take you to the vet? Those Japanese McDonald's ads are honestly the greatest ads I've ever seen. The Japanese McDonald's ads are really good. I actually hate how good they are. I got no money, but I bully Kuma into playing marbles. Well, we were going to play marbles regardless today, but the question is, are we going to play anything else? Was it from touching a snail? I'm good, no worms on you. Well, we might need to still put you down, Shinsta. I don't know. If we can't find the cure for your itchy butt, like we might just, I don't know. We can't have you scratching your butt, like scraping, like you doing the little scrapey butt thing on the carpet. No marbles Friday. I feel like I had a plan for Friday. And now I forget what it is. I do want to play Twilight Princess though. Twilight Princess might be in the future. As well as there was a plan. There's always a plan. I still need to do some subathon stuff. So eventually I will be doing a rage stream, but I'm also want to get in a better mental space where the rage stream just isn't me starting stream, because that tends to keep happening where I'm mad going into stream and then playing a rage game seems like I want to gouge out my ears. So yeah. Tippy is in the front. I also need to. There's a couple streams that we still. Wow, they hit the once in 100 platform. Tippy, you might get a world record. That was clean. Oh, come on, get down, get down, get down. Oh no, you're getting stuck on the paddle. Oh, you stuck by though. Don't get smashed. Don't get smashed. Ooh, Cloudy's catching up. Green, you leveled up. I don't know what it means to level up, but you did. Okay, you did. Okay, why are we? I hate when it does this. There's levels. Sometimes I don't know what it means or ever does anything. How do you get in that teleporter? I need to win. Of course you do. RPG. Hey, everything does get better with some RPG. Bye, Cloudy. Everything does get better with RPG mechanics sometimes. Where did Tippy? Where did you teleport to? The fuck happened to Tippy? Why are they in 5th? Why am I in 2nd again? Come on, beat them, beat them, beat them, beat them, beat them. It's really funny if I win again. It's really funny if I win again. It's really funny if I win. Fuck. If I win, Kuma has to give me a cent. I don't. Really don't. Kuma is cheating again. I don't ever cheat. Don't get pegged. Don't get pegged. Oh, there we go. Leroy's so close by not even being close. Leroy, how are you so far back? Where did I go? Why am I in 8th? What happened to me? I had so much trouble with this one fucking... So sad. Let me cook. You're overcooked. You're burnt. You're fully boiled. Fuck you, Norm. Fuck you, Wet Patty. Fuck all of you. I'm dead last. You are dead last. 07, Dimitri might make it. Everyone else, you guys, you're not making it. You're just run. Nah, he's dead. Congratulations, Sark, Tracoon, Tippy Hendricks, Sea Piper, Terrestrial Coast, Daddy Back to Stacks, Norm, RWD, Wat, and me. Fuck you too. The fuck is this? But yeah, like, because, you know, if you look at the content creator scene as a whole, like, a lot of the times, Rich Nebo Baby, this is Titanic. This is the Titanic. We're on the... I swear if I ever see Twin Towers in one of these maps, I'm just going to lose it. This is the Titanic. But like, okay, so... My God, Jack never let go. It's Kuma stream a shipwreck. Wow, Patty, why aren't you already asleep? Hi, White Foxy. So like the content, okay. There's a really weird thing about the content creation scene where it's kind of a lot of Nepo babies. So like, if you guys didn't know about this, it's a lot of like rich people that just boosted themselves with money to kind of get here. So I like, there are people that have, you know, just been poor and then actually become really good content creators, which is fair, which is, you know, ones that work really hard. But then you have like people like Mr. B, Money Talks. Yeah, but like Mr. Beast bought himself like into the content creation sphere. Like he does things in such a way that like the only reason why he's so popular is because he threw money at it. Which is a thing. And there are probably services that just make you popular. And I don't know. His wasn't a Nepo baby. Yeah, he was a crypto baby, but like still he just used sponsors money. Well, didn't he get a lot of the money through cryptocurrencies and then started doing all that? But so like we don't. There's also just other maybe potentially other shady shit. It was initially sponsors. Interesting. But then you have to have those connections in some way. Mr. Beast started with nothing, like me with only 2 wins. That's not how we do that. Because you always do wonder how it's a weird thing of like the friendship circles in content creation is both bad friendships, but there is that aspect of like, if you are friends with a popular content creator, they will try to make you also a popular content creator if they think like you're worthy of it. Until you're not, and then they hate you. But it's complicated. He did 6 years of YouTube, like he built those connections. I gotta check out his earlier stuff. Because like you just want you could say this and we could both be saying the correct answer of like he just spent money to get popular, because there are content creators that have done that. They come out of nowhere and they had a PR team that you never have heard about or know about, and they just became popular, and you're just like, why did they become popular? Oh, all of their stuff just popped into the algorithms. But you're like, why did all this stuff pop into the algorithm? I don't know, probably some behind the scenes shit, which is possible. Like that's the thing. There are a lot of things where you don't know the deals behind the scenes to make people popular. There are definitely ways for YouTube to be like, if you give us this much money, we'll just always push your stuff. There was a TikTok thing that was like my short that they refused to push. So like I had a short that went out. It has 2 views on it. For whatever reason, they didn't push it to the algorithm. But they go, hey, if you spend $60, you'll have 200,000 views on this. What? So a short that you refuse to push to the algorithm because of whatever reason, and you're now asking me to pay you $60 to get 20,000 views. One, not worth it. That is such few views per dollar. Pay to win and everything, yes. And that's the problem with content creation is these. Wait, fuck! You gotta move. You gotta go forward. You gotta forward. Expectation boost. That goddamn it is up. So I don't know. It's that grosses me out. And the thing is, never pay, because if you pay once, they are a lot less likely to make you grow naturally. If they know that it gets you to pay. So like that's where they get you, is you got to be real careful about that, is never pay, because as soon as you pay, you have to keep paying. We get the you're in the top 1% with this post has 300 views, 30 likes. What the fuck? So yeah. Anyways, follow my YouTube and Twitter and TikTok, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. TikTok's been weird where like every other short they just won't push. Maybe it's because there's a swear or something. Why is everyone like? Are we stuck? Me Neko, and we're just hanging. I don't like this scene. What's KWC? Stop pushing me into Neko. Anyways. Ooh, Dragon, you might win. I don't even know where Leroy is. Hey, just get out. Just get out, Sark. Who's it first? Where is everything? White Fox, where the fuck are you? Where are you going? No, the finish is... Oh, there's the finish. Nope, we're all dead. Leroy's dead. Shinsta. Sark. Hurry. Hurry. Hurry, Sark. 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 Get down. 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 Go. No, go for it. Sark. 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 Thank you. Yo, RWT World Record! Pink pony girl. Congratulations, RWT on their world record. And Dragon, Shitsa, and Sark. Congratulations, all of you. Ready to track. World record lobby. Everyone gets banned if they don't get world records. Just write it down, it's in the Pink Pony Club. I just want to dancing in the West Hollywood. I just want to dancing Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. It should have been me. Have a good night, Wet Patty. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Can't speak for TikTok, but YouTube shorts are generally better. They're still stingy with the types of content you have within that short. It was really funny. For a while, whenever I had a TikTok short that would do well, my YouTube would do bad, and then my YouTube shorts would do well, my TikTok would do bad. But right now, my YouTube has been pretty decent. For how long I've been putting out shorts, I'm not bad for my thing. Like for the amount of time I've been doing this, I have decent stuff, you know, which is kind of funny. So like I get a solid 1,000 views on my shorts, which, you know, for a small content creator, not bad. Hi, Mouseface. Had a short get to 2,000 views in 24 hours, then nothing. Well, that's just how it always is. If you have consistency, you might get a few views after the fact, but for the most part, the first day is where you get all your views, and that's how they get pushed. All right, we're gonna actually play. Start in a minute. Yeah, no, and then also like my best short is the one that I don't want to be the best because it was the Umumusime, or not the Umumusime, it was the PSYOP one where I felt really bad about talking about it. But then obviously that was the best one. I'm like, God damn it. Don't give me 10,000 views on something I don't want. Kumai checked your shorts and none are of me. Leroy, you, I don't know what you want from me, Leroy. Like it's your Leroy. It's not how things work. It's not how things work, Leroy. He hates Leroy. Well, yeah. But the YouTube algorithms are also a pain in the freaking ass. Make a short of every chatter. No, you got half of you aren't funny. And the other half only funny in context. We're not funny. I've seen longer YouTube shorts lately of well over a minute. Yeah, there's a new. Don't get me started. So TikTok and YouTube, they're doing the thing where like the longer stuff might actually get pushed more, or like the TikToks that have like the parts where like part 1, part 2, part 3, but like only one of the parts blows up, but everything else is like 1,000 views. But the one good part is like 1 million views. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I was really tempted to see if I could like just cut up a lot of Find My Oshis into like sections and go, how many or how many TikTok shorts should I make out of this? And then see if I could like part 1 of Find My Oshi, part 2, like, and just see if that actually does something. TikTok, I don't really take serious. I just kind of, I put it on there for more views, but don't really care about the views because also you don't get money on it. Look at that daddy. Kuma, am I funny? Leroy, I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not going to lie. I already got my light on the channel. I don't need more. What is that? What? Neko in the lead. Why you look at me? Because you were there. And I pressed a button and you popped up. By the time you think you figure out the algorithm, they switched it up. Yeah, no, I've yes. And that's why you just do whatever. Blazin, what the fuck? How did you get ahead? My attention span clicks off shorts longer than a minute. You're not wrong, but it depends how entertaining it is. And also if like there are times when there's like really clickbaity title. And I think that's also the thing is like you have to just be really, really deceptive. Mouse face. Blazin. Oh my god, you got lucky. Yo, mouse face, what the I feel like you came in here and just cheated. We're gonna need to talk about this. We're gonna need to get the Marble Association. Leroy dead. Ooh, Blazin somehow managed to get in front of Mouseface. Thought the risk of low effort content might attract the fussy YouTube AI. I who knows? That's also the thing is it's complicated and it's just stupid. My stupid marbled Chungus light. Yeah. Blazin, you might have this if you don't die. What is this? You're trapped. What is this contraption? Oh, Sea Piper. Ooh, Neko got cocked. But Sea Piper might have stolen in front of it. Who knows? It's really hard to tell with this weird spinny thing. I just normally appear behind people. Come on, Blazin. This is yours to lose. Is this hell? Yeah, you know. Can you find the hole? Can you find the hole? He found the hole. It's so close, Blazin. Blazin, it's so close. Don't get trapped. Don't get trapped. Don't go off the edge. Don't go off the edge. Don't go in the fire. Can you do it? Can you do it? Congratulations. These two slow butts. Okay, let's watch them. I feel like that jump is I was just gonna say, I don't think you can miss the jump and then Mouse dies. And all the mobs went off the edge. Come on, Watt and Norm. You can choose life. Okay, Norm, that's the wrong way. Norm, you gotta go. Yeah, there we go. Blazin, I know how you got that, but I also don't know how. World record. Wow, the third one of the night. Holy shit. Congratulations, Blazin, for getting the world record. Congratulations, Blazin, Sea Piper, Daddy Packs my Stacks, SSR, Neko, White Foxy, Auditory, and Wat Patty, who's dead. Bop. We've got 3 world record winners here. It's just like, come on, guys. Get on the better levels. So I've also been thinking, because like I want to do another subathon-ish, but I want to do it differently, where I need to figure out a way to be able to do a subathon where I can choose which what's the word I'm looking for? Which goal to put money into. I want to have like a separately tiered goal system, because I think one of the biggest things with my subathon or like a subathon that I wonder about is creating goals that your community isn't like necessarily interested in or doesn't really care about. Whereas I wish I could have like different branching subathon things where you could donate money specifically to a goal to get things to go up. It's a lot like how Games Done Quick does things where they have incentives for you can put money into different like speed runs that are going to be enabled. Certain goals would be exclusive for tier 2 or 3.
Kuma's balls. I would love to deep fry Kuma's balls, dude. Like, if there's one way that you make Kuma's balls even better than Kuma's balls as they are right now, it's deep frying Kuma's balls. Holy.
Yeah, that scares me. So kind of like that of just like, if I, especially if you want to play in 2 minutes. So like if I have a goal of if I have a goal of like, hey, if you want me to do cosplay streams, if you want me to make costumes and stuff like that and do like cool things like that, here is a goal to get me a 3D printer. Or if you want me to do 3D printer stuff, like here is that goal. And like, so it would kind of like direct it. Like if you want to see this stream, you can put money into this goal to kind of get that started versus like, oh, if you want to just see, you know, ASMR and like, if nobody wants to see ASMR, then that goal obviously doesn't get picked. So I'm just wondering if there's a way to do that. And I think it'll help. Like, you know, right? Granted, there still could be tiers to those, like, because with a lot of goal stuff, you also have like filler stuff of just like trying to get different goals because, yeah, you know, did we do the ASMR goal? I have not done the ASMR stream yet. I do need to do that. I haven't been able to set up my ASMR mic because for some reason it didn't work and I'm annoyed by it. We could do diplomatic vote. No, I think that's the thing is like, because like I would make, obviously the 3D printer would be, you know, over $1,000 because that's how much it is. Why not? Because I haven't been able to. I also have another Rage stream because of that. And there's also a stream that I can't do because the community sucks. But yeah. We do. I also need to do a karaoke stream. I've been trying to get my audio to set up for the karaoke stream. It's kind of hard. So, and I've just been busy, so I haven't been able to do a lot of these things. And I don't like to do them half-assed, so I want to put more in effort before I do things. But I've been busy with a lot of things, like finding a new job. I do hope to get a karaoke stream at some point because, one, I want to sing. I enjoy singing some songs. I have to get a list of all the songs I can sing. That I think the big thing. I'm not one of those people that can just listen to a song and then sing it. I feel like I have to look at the lyrics and read them while I do it. I have to prep way more, I feel like, than most people. Songs are fun. Songs are gonna be fun. I like songs like Too Sweet or there's a couple other ones. I also want to do a cover at some point for YouTube. Guys, I have too much goals and not enough time. And it's, if I had money, I could do more, but like also, yeah. What if I just quit my job and become a full-time streamer? I'm jealous. Okay, it's 100% jealousy. Male VTuber, aka Sklimbo, announced today that he is doing full-time streaming. I'm so jealous. I'm so fucking jealous. I need to reach out to him. He's doing like 1 day a week at his gym, WSim. Yeah, no, he was a personal trainer, but like he's only doing personal training on 1 day and just doing full-time VTubing. And I'm just like, fuck you. Like I'm proud of you and you deserve it. Fuck you. And I know people. Okay, I actually wonder how people say it because I love the thing of like I'm so happy for you. Go fuck yourself. He's got a side project and tell you at our size it's not viable. Yeah, no, but he's only doing it for like 1 day a week and he's gonna try to raise the money for you know only full time through everything. which is admirable. And I think at some point you do have to try to make the switch of going from like there is a number that if I made this amount of money, even though it'd be a lot less income, I would go full time. I'm nowhere near that. It would be having the cost of rent, or like even if I didn't live in an expensive place, I'd move to a cheaper place if I even came close to that. But yeah. God damn it! I can't. I'm so bad. I was finished just as fast as you. Anyways, that was neck and neck. By the way, RWD, what the fuck, Daddy? What the guys just die? Guys, there's a 1 in 2. There's a 50-50 chance you just die. Who's KBC? Let's see. What do you got? Hey, Shitster, congratulations on your world record. The fuck is happening? There are community maps, but it's just really funny. I really just have to bet. Hi, Breezy. Congratulations to me. I was going to say Caillou, me, Dragonsaur, Dwarf, Mouse, Sea Piper, Sark, Neko, Blazin, and Leroy got 10th for once in his life. New season, I guess 69 records. Guys, Joey Chestnut. I was afraid about this map. Still kind of afraid. I don't know why those are radioactive hot dogs, but this is yeah, what did that mouth do? What if I go in the mouth? Do you think there's just hot dogs? Oh, you can't go in the mouth. That's minus. I don't know how I feel about this map. This map is interesting. How you doing, Breezy? How is your stream, Breezy? Ooh. I'm good, sleepy. Well, did you eat today? All right. Ad starting soon. Frick. All right, let's run the ad. Didn't get much done, but it's fine. Yeah, it happens. I'm eating right now. God damn it, Breezy. Ow. That was loud. I clipped it the right way. That way, are you proud? Actually, I am. Anyone that clips it the right way are way smarter for doing that. Oh, ad. I also need water. I'm starter that to be what? I'm a foods, but little bear. I'm lurking while I peer pressure Jedi to play Minecraft. I still really sad you guys aren't playing Minecraft as much. Anyway, thanks for play. Yeah, Minecraft is fun. I really like Minecraft. I think I want to play more of it. I just don't know how to fit into like what I want to do, because I want to do some modded Minecraft. I just don't know what mods to do. Jedi cucked me so much. How? All right, I meant to click that earlier. There are tons of great ones. I know there's a lot of good ones. It's the problem with the modded Minecraft is I have to learn some of those mods offline. We're gonna do modded, so we'll see how it goes because I haven't played in forever. It's like riding a bicycle. You can't really forget how to play Minecraft. I enjoy clipping it myself because then it saves itself also to your own account under clips. Yeah, no, that's also right. You saving your own clips is smart. Why am I pink? Because the lighting, and you didn't choose a color. Music, please stop. Stopping. I need the non-silence in my head. There's a Walking Dead one. There's a Demon Slayer. You got tons of options. What does that mean? Play with all the mods. I've heard all the mods. So, okay. So isn't the problem with all the mods is it has RL Craft, and I don't know how that system works and have to figure out that system. There is a system in modded Minecraft that's pretty similar for all of the Minecraft mods, and I don't know how to do it, and I need to learn at some point. No. What's the mod? Just made it blazing. We're playing with all the mods 9. It doesn't have what's I guess I'm trying to figure out what's the one that has like I don't know. A lot of the mods are very overwhelming where how you get energy and how you get all of these things is kind of convoluted, but you could just follow the tutorial, but I just haven't done it. So like, I don't know how to do it. Maybe it's not RL. Maybe it's something else. I'm going to get in that guy so quickly. Can someone quote that for Leroy? Look at this cute little void creature and a truck. No, wait. She's down the hole. Neko in the first. Can she hold it? No, she cannot. Maybe I think of a different one. On to the hot dog. I don't like them all over the glizzy, but like getting a lot. Nope. Sea Piper's first. Sea Piper was the first one in the. Okay. This is a Vor map. This is a Vor map. We've found the Vor map. I don't know how I feel about the Vor map. How do you guys feel about being in the stomach? You're now in the stomach. This is the stomach. You've been eaten. I wish I was dead. I don't like this. I don't like this very much. We're now going to the intestinal tract. Somehow, some of you have... Okay, can we... there. Sark has... We're now in the intestines. We have made it through the stomach and down into the intestines. We're now in the large intestines? I don't know. Which intestine has the grindy pegs in it? Can someone who mastered biology tell me which one where this would be? I'm learning. I hate this map. Yeah, this sure is an interesting map. I'm getting nauseous from following this. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna wait here for them to be done. I don't. Thank you, Sark. Now we're in the colon. Guys, it's ribbed. It's fucking ribbed. We're in the butt. We're definitely in the butt. Why is it going up? What kind of what? Can I report this map? Can I actually report this map? I'm so mad right now. I'm not happy with this map. It's what's after this is the real question. Can you stop swirling the what is it? Guys, this... So mad. I'm so mad at the ending of this. Congratulations, Audentore. Leroy, why did you get second on that? Sar, Cloudy, Norm, Neko, Shinsta, Dragon, Breezy, Daddy. KBC's the only one that escaped. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave. I'm actually gonna call it the night. We'll do one more and then we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Let's do one more. And then that's this. Guys, I can't look at rocks like this. Guys, I don't want to look at these. I don't like the. Why did it have to be this one? I don't want to look at the brown rocks anymore. Of all the things, it had to be brown rocks. Of all the things, it had to be brown rocks. And also, thank God you didn't get the world record. That would have been stupid. I'm not fast. All right, we're gonna. Actually, we should play 2 minutes. Go play on some rocks. This reminds me, actually. So okay. This reminded me for a dumb thing. I really want to go hike the Grand Canyon, and for some reason, apparently there is a Grand Canyon trip for an amazing like a view and waterfall and everything that costs $400 per person for a 3 to 4 night hike. How do you feel about a $400 permit to do a beautiful hike in the Grand Canyon? It's a lovely place. I went once. Hike up and down Grand Canyon or around the rim. Can we not talk about being around the rim tonight, C. Piper? Can we just, I don't know, probably fine. Like, that's the thing is like, the problem, okay, I'd be down. Well, here's the thing. The problem is if I was going to do a 3 to 4 night hike, I would want to do it with people. So like I would film one day and then actually enjoy it for the other days. The upper part of the night. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon, I 100% recommend going to the Grand Canyon. It is something that even through videos and it being there or watching it through TV or videos or whatever does not fully let you grasp the beauty and magnitude of the Grand Canyon. Going to the Grand Canyon is way different than just whatever. Highly recommend if you're on the West Coast, going to the Grand Canyon at some point. Grand Canyon is the core memory. It is a core memory for me when I travel cross country and we stopped at the Grand Canyon because it's just so fucking cool. Take me. Well, you have to be around Vegas, I guess. So yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. And also Vegas, you can just stop at or go out of Vegas because you can get a pretty cheap hotel still with Vegas. Leroy, you're in the front of the pack. You might be able to be successful today, Leroy. Let me drive by 30 hours there, beep, beep, or something. It's up there with Yellowstone and Yosemite. As someone that, guys, that's not the map. I have been to Yosemite. I have not been to Yellowstone. I will say Grand Canyon is still, absolutely amazing compared to Yosemite. I do need to go to Yellowstone, though. I will be trying to go to Yellowstone. I need to talk with someone about it, but we're going to figure that out. It'd be nice to walk around Grand Canyon before walking through the crack. Why are you like this? The rocks are a lie. The rocks are always a lie. Blaze, if you win again, I'll be, very surprised. Ooh, Shinster sneaks past. He avoids getting pegged. You are still alive. I'm proud of you. Do Yellowstone with Grand Tetons. It's awesome. Snake River water rafting also great for being your experience. I love water rafting. I've only gone water rafting once up in Maine, and that was real cool. I would love to go again. Dude, whitewater rafting in like big rivers is also something everyone should experience, because you fully don't understand the power of water until you've gone whitewater rafting, and how like really cool water is, like how powerful it is, just pushing and just, dude, it's fucking insane. I'm just gonna say that. The fuck just happened to that pipe? See, Piper, what the fuck? You just stole it from Shinsta. What the fuck? What is this fallopian? What is this ending? The fuck happened to me? God damn it. We are plumbing now, yeah. This is after the other, this is what happens after the other one. Me getting pegged never. I'm sorry, that was cruel. I don't know if you won today, so it's fine. It's fine. I think Shinsu got his world record. You didn't get a world record, so like, it's okay. Get fucked, I lived. Well, I never said you were gonna die. You just didn't want you to get first. Neko, I'm disappointed because that they were like in first. Norm, can we just end this? No. Oh wait, you did get a world record. It did show it. Congratulations to our 5th and final world record holder, C. Piper. Mods ban me. Mods don't ban him. Mods don't ban him. Congratulations, C. Piper. Shitsta, you would have had 2 world records, I think. Lacris, KWC, Dragonstar, Cloudy, Breezy, Jenkins, Leroy, 8th place, Truck, and Blazin. All right, that's good. That's gonna be it for tonight. My head hurts. We've got 5 world records. That's so fucking funny. 5 world records. Leroy still never gonna get first ever again. We're gonna go raid out, and that person's sleeping. Let's ignore that one. I think we'll just do this. We'll just go. Actually, wait. I can do this one. I never get to do this one. Okay. I don't think I've ever raided this person. We're gonna go raid a little snake. They are friends of Almontis and a couple other people that are cool. They are very funny, very smart, and very interesting. So I'm gonna go show some love. Go say hi. They're cool. They're a cool person. Lyra lost marbles race. Thank you again for all being here. Friday, I Probably gonna play a game. Need to completely figure out what I was gonna do. I had a plan, and my brain don't know work no more. Cool beans, yes. I love introducing to cool people that you know. So yes, thanks again. Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate you. If you're not, go join the Discord. It's where I say where I'm gonna stream. We also watched Anime Night every Monday, and you know all that fun stuff. I look forward to everything. I love streaming. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you all may make a recommendation for a game. We have a thread that you can make recommendations for games. Oh yeah, at some point I have to play Kuma's Panties. Anyways, yes, world record. Congratulations to all the world record holders, including me. So you should all be proud of yourself. You accomplished a lot today. Love you all. Please have a wonderful night. Just stay well. Be healthy. Go